Well, Kyle and I are out here today, and we're going to try to put some sheeting on the roof. In order for us to know how to lay the sheets out on the roof squarely, we need to chalk a line from each end of the building all the way across, so that we have that line to work with. It's kind of like the chalk line that you saw us doing when we were doing floor sheeting. It's kind of hard to even have an edge of the building when you're working on a roof system like this, because the roof actually starts down here, but then it dog legs up and over. Yeah, so anyway, what we're trying to do here is we're trying to establish where the edge of the first sheet is going to be up there on the roof based on how much overhang it needs. So we are kind of fabricating what the overhang is going to look like so that we can get these measurements in space, even though we haven't really built the whole thing out yet.
Welcome back to Building at the Woods. We're a multi-generational family building 2 homesteads in western Michigan. We call our homestead project the Hazelwood build, and the kids' homestead the Wildwood build. We've both taken raw land and are building homes from the ground up, doing most of the work ourselves and helping each other as we go. If you're interested in the DIY way of life, you're in the right place. We've made a lot of progress this summer. As the building season winds down, we're working hard to get the roof on. In this episode, we're sheeting the middle section of the house and starting to tie the roof sections together. Come along with us and see what we're doing.
Right now we're going to try to fabricate, or at least approximate, the edge of the roof.
So this is the makeshift fascia.
This will be our fascia board. So where in space does this fascia board need to go? Well, we know that it needs to butt up here on this end here with the fascia board from this other roof. And then we will figure out what's level and the same equal distance from the wall, and that will become where the eventual fascia board is going to be.
Yep.
I'm going to drill a screw up and tie these two together.
Okay.
So your thoughts about distance from here to here are very valid. Let's compare.
Okay.
On the two ends of the board.
Okay, so that's like, let's just say 16 and 5/8.
16 5/8. What is it over here? Oh.
It's almost 17 and a quarter.
Okay, so let's go down. This thing says we do need to go down just a little bit.
Okay.
That will give us a little bit more distance.
Try that.
Let's go back and do your measurement technique here.
Okay, that's closer to 17 and a quarter right there.
It's close to 17 and a quarter.
17 and a quarter. It is.
It is 17 and a quarter. And what was this one?
17 and a quarter.
I would say let's just leave it right there then.
Okay.
Okay, so the next thing that we're thinking about is underneath this. It's this plane right here.
Yep.
And putting a 48-inch mark up there. So 47 is actually what I'm doing.
You want an inch overhang?
I've got an inch overhang on the other side.
Okay.
So I'm gonna hold it right here, and you'll do 47. I'm gonna put a screw in over there. That's what we're pulling our chalk line to.
I like it there.
Okay. So we have our line. I would say we can go ahead and set up for putting
Good grief. That's a pretty looking face for a sheet of plywood.
I have noticed that there have been pretty nice things. Well, Kyle and I have been throwing up sheets of plywood up on top. It is so cool to see some decking go on, kind of give this area a closed-in feel. Woohoo! Yeah, baby! This is cool or what?
Yeah, it's super cool, Dad.
Great. You know, everything seems nice and square. Those concrete guys were amazing.
Hey, finally they get some credit. Good credit. I know. I know. Let's put more plywood on the house. That's the roof, Landon. Yeah, sorta. They're actually very safe, Landon.
That's all the full seats we can put up today. We've got to build the outriggers, put the fascia board on, and then we can finish the rest of this patching.
You guys killed that. You guys knocked it out of the park.
Now we have the other side.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Are you guys gonna start today, or are you guys gonna be done for the day?
I'm willing to start.
I'm willing to start.
You guys are nuts.
So am I allowed to put a screw in here?
For what?
To hold the end of a chalk line.
Oh.
Well, at this point, with the east side of the great room roof mostly sheeted, we transitioned to starting to tie the two roofs together. I used the chalk line to figure out where the ridge of the 612 pitch would intersect with the 1012 pitch roof. Next, Kyle and I laid a 2x6 down on the face of the 1012 pitch roof and nailed it securely into the I-joists. Then we worked on putting a ridge board from the existing 612 pitch roof over to the point where the two roofs meet. Karen and I cut rafters for this section, hung them, and then started sheeting this additional roof area.
Well, yesterday Karen and I were up on the roof and we finished that section of roof that ties together the 612 pitch and the 1012 pitch.
Well, that was the first of 4 tie-in sections of the roof. In order to get the next one done, we needed to build out the lower edge of the 1012 pitch on this next side.
You can see behind me that we worked a little bit on the roof on this side. We're going to continue the work today, maybe even try to get that valley that's up behind me framed up, sheeted, maybe even get the gray ice and water shield on. I need to build rafters. I need to put a baseboard down here along this line here that the rafters will tie into, and then we need to sheet this thing. Uh-oh, the boss is on the job site. Everybody look busy.
I'm his favorite. Aren't you?
This truss definitely has a wobble to it. Nice.
Next, we need to cut some rafters for this section of the roof. The tails of the rafter are a little tricky because you've got one angle that represents the 612 pitch, and then you've got a second angle that represents the angle of the valley. So getting that cut correct is a little difficult.
I think that's right.
This one needs to be 612, which is
116 7/8. I'm just going to cut it here.
Oh, I thought you'd want to keep that.
Yeah, I think you're right. 116. What did I say? 116 7/8.
Where does this one go? The third one in?
The second one I don't have a measurement for.
This is a 2x8.
So two 2x8s.
Two 2x8s. I see a few missed nails over here.
Do you? Just bend them over. They won't
No.
pull out.
I'm just giving you a hard time.
You know, when you're not around, Kyle, the quality of work goes down.
Oh. Where do you want this sheet to go?
Just somewhere out of the way.
I'm kind of just only, I'm not really able to do a whole lot other than just help take the tension off of
I
you.
appreciate it.
I say we just put it right here.
Okay.
That works for you?
Yeah, that works for me. Okay, I'm gonna hand it mostly to you.
Ooh.
Okay, ready?
Yep.
Whoa.
What?
I'm not, what? Just how?
I cut 612, or I cut 40-degree cuts.
That's what? Wait, I thought we had the saw set to 612 down there.
It's been moved multiple times.
Well, this is good. Down here.
Yeah, so this is not good up here. So, let's see here. What can we do?
You can put a filler piece.
No, I don't think that's the right answer.
Okay. Oh, sorry.
I think we need to recut it. The angle.
Whatever. You like that?
You where you want to be?
I mean, I'm flat down here.
Where you want to be?
Yep. I was able to shoot angles from the other side as well.
Oh. Shoot straight in?
Not straight, but you'll be at a little bit of an angle.
Yeah.
I did that for all the other ones too.
Okay.
Need to do a very similar thing to that
Yep.
next one. Might as well. Do you want to just hand me the saw? I'll cut it once it's up there.
stay at the top, I'll get the bottom.
Okay.
Well, once we got the rafters laid down, we got to work putting on the sheeting for this section of the roof. It went pretty fast. Pretty soon we had this entire side covered.
That looks great, Kyle.
Thanks.
So we got all the pieces of the roof on this side in that valley. So the two roofs are tied together and we're ready to, well, we'll have to dust it off first. But then we're gonna put ice and water shield on there just to make it waterproof.
If you've never worked with Grace Ice and Water Shield, you need to know that in warm weather, this stuff is super sticky. If you accidentally let the sticky side come in contact with another part of the membrane, you usually just have to cut it off and start over. It just does not want to come apart. Here, Kyle and I are working on the valley, which makes it a bit more complicated. We just folded it in half though and peeled the paper off one side and then applied it to the roof, and then flipped the other side up, peeled its backing paper off, and then flipped it down onto the other side of the valley. That worked pretty good.
So sticky.
So Kyle and I were up there on the roof today. We finished the valley here, and then we started putting Grace Ice and Water Shield down. We decided to switch products from the Tarco high temp Ice and Water Shield over to Grace. Grace is probably 50% more in cost, but it works great. Mom's over here doing blocking. She's got 5 up here. Where's Mom? Mom. Oh, there's Mom.
Union break.
Union break.
Yeah.
I didn't know we were in a union. How much are my dues? I have lots of honeydews.
Yes.
I think I'm just going to sit down here and take a break as well. Oh, what a great idea.
Well, after a short break, we got back to work, laying down more ice and water shield. We were able to finish most of that southeast quadrant where we had sheeting laid down. And then with the rest of the day, we went back to the northeast quadrant and installed ice and water shield on that section of the roof.
Oh, that's a great sight. All that blackness means that everything that's underneath that black is waterproof.
Well, I think that's where we're going to leave you for this episode. Like, subscribe, all that kind of stuff. Hey, thanks for watching. Till next time, take care.